What burning financial questions do you have? Well, hello millionaire. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, the best place for you to learn and share about all things money. Now, in today's video, I am going to be reacting to your burning financial questions and also busting some Sacco myths that you might have. Let's get started. My name is Gertrude and this is my channel. Let's get started. Our first burning question is by someone who is asking about Saccos. So let me read the question. I always find it difficult to join a Sacco because 1. You can't borrow without guarantors. They are hard to find, by the way, unless you joined a Sacco with your relatives. You can't borrow without security, and I've heard stories of security being highly undervalued by some Saccos. 3. You can't withdraw your capital savings, meaning that when you need money you have to borrow because you can't withdraw from your savings. I've seen so many people selling Sacco shares online at a loss. For this reason, when an emergency strikes and they have neither guarantors nor security. That aside, most guarantors do it strings attached. When someone you guaranteed your savings are often taken without efforts of recovery, the money borrowed from the defaulter. Finally, people have lost money to Saccos that have turned into criminal enterprises. So many cases that are in the public domain. Such Saccos pay members to recruit more members. Pay is even between 500 to 2,000 Kenyan shillings per member that you recruit to join the Sacco. Is there a Sacco that does things differently? I'd be interested to become a member. Please note yes. So there are so many things to unpack in this message right here. The first thing is that you can't borrow without guarantors. Well, that is not true. You can actually borrow against your own savings. You can't borrow without security. It depends on the loan the size of the loan that you want to take. One thing we have to remember is that these Saccos are doing business. Therefore, if your savings or your guarantor's savings cannot secure the amount that you want to borrow, they have to get security elsewhere, and this is whereby you can secure your loan using either property that you have, land, and so on. Another thing that this individual said, you can't withdraw share capital savings. So let's start from the beginning. What is a Sacco? A Sacco is basically an entity whereby you save then borrow against that amount. So something to remember whenever you are you want to start saving in a Sacco is that yes, you cannot withdraw your share capital. Yes, you cannot. So the moment that you exit a Sacco, you have to either sell your share capital, which, as this individual says, at times you sell at a loss, and that is so before you join a Sacco, know some of these things. Yes, when you want to join a Sacco, know the ins and outs. And this does not tie to Saccos only. Whenever you want to join or take advantage of an investment vehicles, know the pros and cons and weigh them. In terms of Saccos, they are the best for loans, cheap loans, affordable loans. But if you want something to secure you whenever you have an emergency. Look for other options of savings, such as a money market fund account, whereby you can access your savings within a short time whenever you get an emergency. Let's go on to the second question about Saccos. So the second question is on Saccos as well, because we are busting Sacco myths this week. This person says, I have received a message from a Sacco which I am a member. I guaranteed someone to take an investment loan and now they have defaulted. What are my options? It was a stranger. They guarantee me, I guarantee you arrangement. I have tried calling the number shared by the Sacco to me and they are not picking up. So one thing that we have to understand is that whenever you guarantee someone, you are saying that in case this person is not able to pay this loan, I can come in and pay that loan for them. And the sad reality is that most people in Saccos have this arrangement whereby you don't know this person, you don't have any financial knowledge about this person's financial stability. Therefore, in case they default, you don't even know where to start. So one thing to remember is that whenever you guarantee someone's loan, you are saying that in case this person is unable to pay, I can pay for them. Yeah? Yes. Let's see what other people are saying. Someone is saying, I don't intend to make your day worse, but unless the meaning of the word guarantee changed, you'll pay back all the money and in full amounts. Someone is saying, 100,000, I am still paying. Whenever you guarantee someone, be ready to pay in case they default. You talk with the applicant to pay, or your deposits will be utilized. Yes, in case you also say I am not paying, the Sacco has the mandate to go into your savings and deduct the amount you guaranteed this person. Yes, they will recover the loan from your shares. As we said, guarantee someone, you need to be careful and know the person if you don't want to lose your savings. Yeah, in a nutshell, that is true. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. Yes, let's move on to the next question, whereby the person is asking, what would you advise? I withdrew my membership from a Sacco I won't mention, and the Sacco remained with my share capital of 60,000 for the last 3 years. I've been receiving dividends of 10,000. Now recently a member in the Sacco offered to purchase my shares for 50,000 and I declined, and I chose to continue waiting for the yearly dividend. If it were you, would you sell them? Well, the first thing is that you saved, you have a share capital of 60,000 and each year you are getting 10,000 in dividends. Yes, whenever your Sacco is doing well, you will get paid. There are 2 ways you can get paid, either through your share capital or deposits. Now this person withdrew their membership but retained their share capital, meaning they get dividends. Dividends are a share of the company's Saccos profits, whereby they share with their members. Now, personally, I would I would like to continue earning the 10,000 each year. Therefore, in my opinion, I would not give out the share capital 50,000. Let's see what other people are saying. Someone is saying, first, it is important to understand that share capital is the amount of money invested by a member in a cooperative society, such as a Sacco, and it represents the member's ownership interest in the cooperative. Dividends, on the other hand, are payments made by the cooperative to its members from its profits. If you withdrew your membership from the Sacco, it is likely that you forfeited your ownership interest in the cooperative, including your share capital. It is therefore unclear how you have been receiving dividends from the Sacco for the last 3 years if you are no longer a member. Assuming that you are still a member of the Sacco and you have a share capital of 60,000, you need to weigh the potential benefits of holding onto your shares versus selling them. If you continue to hold onto your shares, you will continue to receive the dividends of 10,000 per year, which is a return on investment of approximately 16.7%. However, there is no guarantee that the Sacco will continue to pay dividends at this rate, and there is also the risk that the Sacco's financial performance may decline, resulting to lower dividends or even losses. If you sell your shares for 50,000, you'll receive a lump sum payment that you can use for other investments or expenses. However, you will lose the potential of future dividends and any potential appreciation of the value of the Sacco. Ultimately, the decision to sell or hold onto your shares will depend on your individual financial goals, risk tolerance, and overall investment portfolio. It may be helpful to consult a financial advisor or conduct further research before making a decision. I couldn't have said it any better. Now, share your thoughts. And what would you do in such a situation? You have invested 60,000, you're getting 10,000 every year. What would you do? Would you sell your shares, Sacco shares, at a discount at 50,000, or would you keep hold on to the 60,000 so that you can get the 10,000, knowing that you have you can suffer the risk of not getting the 10,000 and the Sacco not performing as well? Let me know in the comment section. Now, on to our second last question. Our second last question is by another person who is saying nilisave 25k kwa Tower Sacco alafu nikachukua loan ya 20,000, then my daddy akagonjeka cancer. Mnajua hivyo venye hupeleka watu. Nikakosa kulipa loan, wakakata pesa kwa shares 24,000, ikabaki 1,000 plus 500 ya deviant, so my account iko na 1,500 na nimekaa 2 years bila kusave. My question is, nikiweza endelea kusave sasa naweza pewa loan tena? This is one of the risks of taking a loan, is that when you default, the Sacco can deduct the amount from your share capital or deposits. That's one thing to note. But before I weigh in, let's see what other people are saying. This is the part whereby I ask you, if you are finding value in this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to get more videos like this one in the future. Let me know your thoughts about this video so far. Someone is saying, ikifika a point someone takes your share to pay a loan, it means alikosa imani na wewe. You could have written a letter requesting them to clear your loan using deposits na ueleze the reason as to why you decided to do so. You can start saving maybe for 3 months, but I'm sure they won't give you 3 times your deposit. Build confidence with them. At one time they will give you 3 times or 4 times your savings. And this is the importance of knowing the rules. Yes, this person took a loan and life happens, you know, but what would have this person done? They would have written a letter, as this person is saying, explaining their situation and ask for an extension or some time to pay back the loan. Now this person 2 years later wants to come back and start saving, and the question is, will the Sacco allow them to get a loan or continue being a member? One thing that I have noticed is that most people, whenever you fail to pay a loan, most people tend to run away, but this is not the right way to handle such a situation. Just approach the institution. This is not only for Saccos but also for other lending institutions such as banks, and talk to them. Ask for an extension, because at the end of the day, these are people, they are human, and they understand that life happens. So yeah, that's something to note. That someone is saying, now you surely want us to answer on behalf of your Sacco. Just face them, explain yourself, and I'm sure they will give you an appropriate solution or advice. Well said. Now on to our last question of this video. Our last question is from a person who is saying that around 12,000 was deducted from my Sacco savings to pay for a friend I had guaranteed a loan after he defaulted. 3 of us decided not to ambush him. Okay, we just informed him that the Sacco had done what the Sacco had done. We had seen what he was going through, and we agreed to go slow on him. Wow. At times, I think there is no need to bully a person in such a case. We all make financial mistakes, true, and maybe in the future he might get out of the mess and be able to repay us. Wow, what a noble friend. Yeah, what a noble friend. The reason why I included this statement was that to appeal to the humanity of friends. This is a case of a friend, true friends, and understanding whenever a person may not be able to go through their obligation. This is whereby, yes, the books say that you are supposed to go after the person and it is justified, but you know the backstory, you know what this person is going through, therefore you decide to do the humanly act, that is to understand this person. All right, let's see what people are saying. We still have kind and understanding people out there. True, genuine friends usually repay when they are back on their feet, but wengine disappear even from their shags. Oof, that's also a reality. God bless you, you would have continued paying the loan instead of allowing for deduction. Either way, it was a gesture. Looking at the amount, I want to believe that the guy had put some really good effort in trying to pay off the loan. Now there are others, they default very huge amounts and suddenly turn rude and dumb when you engage them. They deserve the worst treatment. This reminds me of a chapter in the book The Richest Man in Babylon, whereby the author said that let me read that. Okay, The Richest Man in Babylon, the chapter whereby they say the gold lender of Babylon, and the author says, if you desire to help thy friend, do so in a way that will not bring thy friend's burdens upon thyself. The author goes on to say that a true act of generosity must be generous to both the recipient and the giver. Putting your finances at risk to help someone is not generous. Yeah, this brings home the point that if you want to help someone, help them in a way that your finances are not put in jeopardy, meaning that in case this person defaults, you can be in a position to step up and your finances continue to run. As much as we want to help our friends, remember, if you can't afford to pay that loan on behalf of your friend, do not guarantee them. However, this is a good case of friends who are genuine, and yeah, it's good to help people. We've come to the end of this video. Let me know, should we continue to do videos such as this? If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. In the meantime, make sure you watch any of these videos that YouTube thinks you will enjoy from this channel. Until next time, have a great day, a great week, and bye bye now.